Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you past midnight actually. It's like 12:22 where I'm at. And this I'm doing an album review for Keith Urban's new album that I'm reviewing for The Speed of Now Part 1. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, what did I think of this album overall? It's got uh I think mostly he kind of sold out to the pop country pop style with his guitars, and then you hear the pop synth kind of sounds, not synth wise, just the pop sounds with his country pop style that he's going for now. And the guitars sound pretty good. It's just he doesn't have drums in his that much in this album. For majority of this album, you just hear a lot of pop and slow music, and there are certain songs. I think 3 songs that were really bad. Say Something was one of them. Soul Food was just gross, filthy lyrics and trashy lyrics too. With when the chorus comes in, I hear something about, oh, you're my soul food, and I'm like, ew. I'm like, gross, man. That's just, ugh. I can't even fathom what I listened to for those 3 songs. I think tracks 7, 8, and 9 were bad. Um, in my opinion. Out the Cage was decent. I didn't hate it. I just felt that it could have been a little bit better. One Too Many featuring Pink in it was solid. It was a solid track. Live With was average. It wasn't impressive. Not to me. Change Your Mind was okay. Forever, I wasn't sure what to rate it. I almost was ready to give it a 2.5 out of 5. But I'm glad I didn't. Because the guitar solo at the end of it was actually pretty good. I was like, okay, this is pretty impressive. So I'll bump it up to a 3. So a 3 out of 5 I gave it. Superman did have a lot of pop sounds in it with the country pop style, like I said, that he goes for nowadays. I know there were certain songs in his discography that I kind of did like Blue Ain't Your Color was probably one of my favorites. I think the final 2 tracks were really good. They impressed me a lot more. And Better Than I Am was another interesting track that I can get behind and be like, okay, this song's not so bad. Polaroid was okay. It's just a mass song. It's nothing impressive. God Whispered Your Name was average. Tumbleweed was good. After you hear Ain't It Like a Woman, which it's just a little filthy lyricism in the song and kind of trashy lyrics from Keith Urban when he's trying to sing it. I'm just not crazy about tracks 7, 8, and 9, which are Say Something, Soul Food, and Ain't It Like a Woman. They're not great tracks. They're kind of letdowns. They're just pretty bad. I think Soul Food was the worst song on the album, in my opinion. But I know there's going to be a lot of disagreements on this review, being like, oh, you suck. You haven't even heard his other albums. Which, true, I haven't. I haven't been following Keith Urban since 2007 or 2008, somewhere around then. The last album I listened to from him, well, didn't really get into his discography that much, just to be honest. I've only heard the 18 Kids greatest hits, and that was really good. I really liked that greatest hits. I Told You So was a good song, and other tracks like that. Somebody Like You was really good too. His older material was great. When he decided to experiment, that's where lies the problem. You can experiment if you want with certain sounds, but the question is, will it execute very well? Is gonna be how we find out how it sounds when us listeners listen to it, or reviewists listen to it as well. And yeah, We Were was really good. So was the featured artist track We Were with Eric Church in it, the second version to it. But overall, what did I think of? Well, not what did I think of. Overall, I think Speed of Now Part 1 is okay. It is not impressive. It is just got some lyrics. I think in Forever there's one lyric called Swerve something and do this and all that and whatever with a Jeep Wrangler and something like that, and I'm like, talking about your cars. Well, it's a Jeep that they're talking about, so I'm like, okay, I can live with that. I can let that slide. But when you talk about swerving, I just think about that Florida Georgia Line Swerve. And that song was so fucking annoying. But yeah. But out of 10, I'm going to give Keith Urban's new album a 6.5 out of 10. It's okay. I was going to give it a 6, but I'm glad I didn't. 6.5 is an okay rating in my book. It's not impressive, but it is listenable at times. But some moments in the album kind of make you cringe with certain lyrics that he recites and sings, and it just doesn't sound very well, just to be honest. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Keith Urban albums, The Speed of Now Part 1, if you heard this album already, because it is out now. If you want to go check it out on YouTube. If you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for the Max Color Vision album review. It's probably going to be in the morning sometime whenever I'm able to find it. And Mike Shinoda's Drop Frames Volume 3, which I probably will review that tomorrow sometime. And some track reviews too. I got Youngblood track review to do, Rise Against track review for Broken Dreams Incorporated, and yeah, I think, and then a Justin Bieber featuring Chance the Rapper Holy track review. So definitely tune in for all that. I didn't hate this album. I just felt that there was a few songs that really brought the rating down, and those were the bad ones, which I mentioned, which is tracks 7, 8, and 9, which are Say Something, Soul Food, and Ain't It Like a Woman. Those, in my opinion, are really bad songs, and I just couldn't like them. I don't like them at all, and that's why I had to give it a 6.5. Technically, I'd give it a 6, but considering how nice I am, I bumped it up to another star of a rating, a 1.0 of a rating. So it would have gotten a 64.5, but yeah, I'm giving it a 6.5. So yeah, I rounded it off to 6.5 for this album. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this album review. I know there's probably going to be a lot of comments in this video saying, oh, you are Keith Urban hater or whatever. I'm like, I'm not a Keith Urban hater. I'm just pointing out facts that I noticed when I listened to the record. Pointing out my problems with the record is what I meant to say. But I'm going to end the video here by saying thank you for watching this album review. If you got to the end, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.